Hi, everybody, on a gorgeous Saturday morning. Kind of partly sunny out there, most areas. If you're watching this from the coast, I know the north coast up around Astoria has been cloudy at times, but basically a beautiful day today, and then followed by Sunday rain. And that's what I'm showing on this lead-off graphic. Here is the front coming through tomorrow afternoon. It doesn't look particularly strong, but it will deliver a big temperature change from 70s to 50s and from sun to rain. So, this is the simulated infrared satellite picture tomorrow morning, excuse me, tomorrow afternoon, mid afternoon on Sunday. Front coming through, widespread rain expected, and this will kick off a rainy Sunday, a rainy Monday, and a rainy Tuesday. And I'll show you the Futurecast movie detailing the timing of the rain and rain amounts here coming up. All of this, of course, brought to you by the Momentous Wealth podcast. Listen on Apple Podcasts, listen on Spotify. Again, these are investment topics updated every so often to give you different topics and timely topics to figure out what's going on in the market and help guide you educationally as you look at your, especially retirement mutual funds and that type of thing. Okay, let's get you going with a start of how nice it is right now. My live camera network, again, you can always find this on my weather site, portlandweather.com, and on the Portland Weather app. There's Tillamook Head. I mentioned earlier this morning it was cloudy up in Astoria, but there's Tillamook Head and there's Seaside. So that's partly sunny skies, north coast from Garrett by the Sea Resort. Same thing down in Depot Bay. Same thing out in the Gorge from Cathedral Ridge Winery. Again, here's Wine Country, Domain Serene Winery. Willamette Valley is just south of Salem. There's Central Oregon, Sun River Resort, Bachelor sticking up. So you get the idea as we scroll through these. There are the Three Sisters from Aspen Lakes Golf Course. There's downtown Portland, a little cloudy right now. And there's really fun, I think, to look at this. This is the Kanita Hot Springs Resort over in Warm Springs. So all of the cameras are partly sunny. A little cloudier at times, stay along the coast, more in the way of mostly sunny when you jump east of the Cascades. But I toured this property, really something, right up here on the hill. See that? That's the original Kanita Lodge, which I know they have plans to remodel and reopen. Right now, it's still closed. But this is what they've redone in the last year. These are all naturally fed hot spring pools, and they have been doing a business. Of course, it's spring break week in Oregon, and now, well, excuse me, it's spring break week finishing up in Washington. And you can see a lot of people enjoying those thermal hot spring pools. So that's fun. And what a great day to do it. Here's the now that we've tour guided, here's the imagery. Here's the front right here that's coming in tomorrow about noon. On the water vapor imagery, you can see the moisture plume kind of lining up. Here is the big trough. This is the flow pattern at 18,000 feet, 500 millibars. Upper level low back here. The big trough is going nowhere. It's going to swing. Occasional shots of rain in here again, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days in a row. No lightning being detected, and certainly no stormy weather um, tomorrow. It's just going to be rain coming in on your Sunday. So let's back up and show you projected high temperatures for this completely dry Saturday afternoon. So this is the national blended model at 5 p.m. this afternoon. Notice 68, 67 up around Seattle. Notice 68, 69 Portland, Salem, 72 degrees. When you get down, that would be the Roseburg area, and then 70s down in southwestern Oregon. So yesterday on Friday, Salem hit 66, Portland hit 72. I will tell you the air mass was warm enough today, if we get enough sun, for Portland to be close to 76. I'm forecasting warmer numbers than what this shows. I'm saying we all hit 70 up and down I-5, and I've got Portland at 73. Now we will need filtered sun or partly sunny skies to get that warm. But notice it's 62 in Tillamook and some 60-degree readings out across eastern Oregon as well. There's 63 out in Ontario. So really, really beautiful day. When does it change? Well, clouds will thicken tonight, and then it changes going into Sunday morning. So I think I can play this. Let me see here. I get mixed up on this. Hold on. Let me pardon me. Pardon me. Okay, this should play. All right, here we go. This is this afternoon. This is courtesy of KGW TV, their Futurecast model. Partly sunny skies to mostly cloudy at times. This is tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Right off the bat, showers and green hitting I-5. It looks like from about noon tomorrow through 5 p.m., it's steady rain. You can see it there with moderate rain rates. And then tomorrow evening at 6:02, the steady rain starts to move east, but we still have occasional rain. And where you see the yellow, some heavier rain rates working up through our area Monday into Tuesday. So again, 3 days of rain with the biggest window of widespread steady rain basically being around noon on Sunday through Sunday afternoon. So now, how much are we talking about in terms of rainfall amounts? This is the GFS America model showing total rain from tomorrow morning all the way through Tuesday afternoon. And these are wet numbers. This shows there could be over 2 inches along the coast, north and south. It shows an inch and a half up around Seattle. It shows an inch and a half in Portland, 2 in Kelso, Longview, an inch and a half down into Eugene and Lane County, and then lesser amounts down in southwestern Oregon, where you've got inland areas of a half to 3/4 of an inch. So I will tell you, most of the models give us at least a half of an inch to 3/4 in Portland and Salem. Sunday, Monday. Then they add on to that. So an inch or more, I think, is the call up and down I-5. This clearly shows more. And nearing 2 inches seems to be the call on the coast. So pretty good soak. Keep in mind the month of April for Portland averages less than 3 inches of rain. So if we pick up an inch or more over 3 days, that's a big soak for April. And you've got moisture amounts all the way out across the east. A reminder that we're still looking at floodwater situations along the Silvies River in Burns in Harney County out here in southeastern Oregon, where this prints out 34 to 107 inches of rain. The Silvies River, due to snowmelt off of a big snowpack out in the blues, is basically projected to be sometimes below, sometimes above, but near the 12-foot flood stage all the way through much of next week. So certainly, while things have improved, high water continues to be a concern out there. And mainly, it's not rain, it's snowmelt that's causing the problem. Here is the overall weather flow. And on Friday this afternoon, excuse me, Saturday, this actually shows you Friday. That's what threw me. Here's the big ridge yesterday when Portland hit 72. Here's the ridge this afternoon where I think we'll be up into the 70s. And then here's tomorrow. Now, notice the cold trough stays offshore, but we get the moisture in a southwesterly flow pattern bringing rain up into the area. And then we have the colder snow levels down to about 3,000 feet with likely rain or showers at times on Monday and into Tuesday. Wednesday looks to be a dry break. There's a trough offshore. It's a day where I can't guarantee there's no rain, but it looks like a decent dry break. And then the trough offshore nears, mainly passes to our north, but gives us developing showers this coming Thursday, lower snow levels down to 3,000 feet again Friday. And here's a chilly upcoming weekend next weekend. This is Saturday, and that's that trough moving off on Sunday. So if this is true, next weekend will absolutely be mostly cloudy with rain showers and valley temperatures and coast temperatures only in the 50s. Now, when do we have a prolonged period of sunny, warm weather? Well, here comes the mid part of April. This is Wednesday the 16th. Look into this big ridge. So Wednesday the 16th all the way into Friday the 18th. Pretty nice. Absolutely, that would be 70s if that's correct. And maybe still dry into Saturday the 19th. And then the next system's coming in on that Sunday, the 20th, look to be weak, but would give us at least a shower threat. So that's kind of an extended look at what we're talking about. The next prolonged period of dry weather, again, setting up a week from this Wednesday, Wednesday the 16th, into the first part of that weekend. Okay. Again, snow levels this upcoming tomorrow. Tomorrow, snow level starts off high at about 7,000 feet, lowers to 6,000 feet. Remember, the cold trough doesn't come in until Monday. And then Monday, whatever falls, will be a snow level of about 3,500 to 4,000 feet in the Cascades. And Tuesday, whatever falls over the Cascades, could be snow at times down closer to 3,000 feet. Okay, here's the Mount Hood page right now. Timberline 43. We'll be in the 50s today. Meadows already 49. I don't think that ski bowl temperature is working. That's not correct. It's not 29 degrees up there. I mean, Government Camp is 49. Yeah. So the passes are all in good shape. They will be. And again, tomorrow it's rain over Cascade passes, not snow for your Sunday travel. As snow levels I mentioned will be still 5,000 feet to higher during the day. This shows 62 at government camp today, 57 tomorrow. That's the rain. And then a mix, depending on the time of day, of snow showers and rain showers. Past temperatures around 40 Monday, Tuesday. These temperatures may be way too warm. Again, I think Tuesday's snow level is 3,500 feet to about 4,000 feet during the day, for example. Okay, let's go around the horn. Medford, 50 right now. Going for a high of 78 today. Rain chances picking up tomorrow, but not a lot. Remember, there's more rain around Portland and up towards Seattle than there will be in Southern Oregon on Sunday. 71 with some showers, only some showers, but cooler, 63 on Tuesday. And then there's some dry weather for you, getting back up to 74 on Wednesday. Okay. Out in Pilton, what we have 66 today, 73 tomorrow. You've got showers on Monday, Tuesday. You've got a dry Wednesday. I mean, that's not bad. 68 on Thursday. Temperatures are definitely starting to moderate as you would expect as we get more further and further into spring, right? I mean, the sunrise this morning in Portland was 6:42, and the sunset now at about a quarter till 8. Days are getting longer. Seattle, beautiful day. They could be nearing 70 today. Good grief. And then here's the big chill, 57 and rain on Sunday, mid 50s and rain on Monday into Tuesday, 53. There's the coolest day, and then warming back up a little bit after that. Salem, what do you got? 73 today. Okay. At least 70, I think. 60 tomorrow with rain. If the rain develops quickly enough tomorrow, it may not hit 60. Only in the 50s with showers Monday and Tuesday. And there's that dry Wednesday showing up. Okay. Eugene is going to be very similar. Let's see here. A dry Wednesday, 64. There's the rain tomorrow, 59. The showers on Monday and Tuesday. Very, very similar. Down in North Bend, what do we got? 58 today, beautiful, rainy, 55 tomorrow. There's a sneaker wave warning for the coast, by the way, up and down the Oregon coast tomorrow and Monday. Marine forecast calling for seas along the north coast to be 8 to 11 feet with south winds gusting to about 30. That's the marine forecast for the next couple of days. Okay, Portland 7-day forecast. Here we go. Courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros up here in Clark County. So at least 70 today. I think 73, assuming we stay partly sunny. Again, maybe we don't make it to 60 tomorrow. If it's raining steadily late morning through the afternoon, we may not. Rain at times Monday, showers on Tuesday, upper 50s. And then Wednesday, a mainly dry day. There's a reason to say that, well, there could be a shower, but right now, mainly dry and 67. Showers develop on Thursday, Friday. Then that would be, remember, we talked showers and 50s into that following weekend. Okay, that is your update. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me out. You'll be notified when I post. I'm Rod Hill. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you soon.